Assalamu alaikum students. Today I will discuss these questions: find domain and range of a function. I will continue my previous lecture now. In this previous lecture we discussed about domain and range of a function, and now these are two more difficult questions as compared to my previous lecture. So let's start, student. The first question: g of x is equal to x square minus 16 over x minus 2. So this is a rational expression, rational function. So according to the definition of a rational fraction means, according to definition, any rational expression can be written as p of x over q of x, but q of x should not be equal to 0. So this is a rational expression, this one. So student, q of x means denominator. Denominator cannot be equal to 0. So in this function, in this question, see, x minus 4 is a denominator. It means x minus 4. So x minus 4 cannot be 0 in g of x. Means x is equal to 4. Students, in this function, x minus 4 equals 0, then x is equal to 4 means x not equal to 0 means x not is equal to 4. So in this function g of x, x cannot be equal to 0 means if you put the value of x is 4, then the function g of x becomes undefined. Therefore x is not belongs to domain, x is not equal to 4. So domain of this function g of x is domain of the whole function, domain of g of x, all real number but exclude 4. Okay, 4 is not a domain of a function because at the value of 4 the function becomes undefined. Okay, so next, now move on for g of x, range of g of x. Students, suppose that x is not belongs to domain, x is equal to 4 not belongs to domain. It means corresponding to this 4 there is some output in this function is also not found, because 4, if you cannot use 4, it means from this one some output could not the answer output of this function. So find out this one, g of x is equal to x square minus 16 over x minus 4. So simplify this value, x square minus 4 square. So according to rule, algebraic rule, x plus 4 x minus 4 over x minus 4. So x minus 4 cancel with this one, and final result x plus 4 g of x is equal to x plus 4. So this is the function equivalent to this one. So x is equal to 4 is not belongs to domain. If we put 4 in this function, now calculate what is the value of g of x is 8. This one, student, see, g of x is 8 when x is equal to 4 means, student, x is not the value of domain, not belongs to domain. X is equal to 4 you cannot use in this function means the result 8 could not be obtained from this g of x. it means except 8 the all real number of the result of this function, means this is the domain all real number excluding 4. Similarly, the range of this function is range of g of x is all real numbers but correspond to this 4, result is 8. So, if 4 is not the value of independent variable x, it means the 8 which depends on this 4 is also not including in output, means range. Okay. So, this is a domain all real number except 4 and range is all real number except 8, because this 8 is correspond to this 4. Okay. 4 is not include, therefore 8 is also not include. Similarly, next student, this is the second function. This is called the piecewise function. This is a composition. There are the two functions. In depends on this one, g of x is depend on these two functions. Okay. So, firstly, the first function x minus 1 when x less than 0, and other one 2x plus 1 when x greater than or equal to 3. So, these one check x is equal to independent variable means input or domain. So, domain of this function, firstly find the domain of function. There is one x less than 3, x less than 3 means all value 3 less than 3 means 2, 1, 0 and all negative values means all negative, negative infinite and 3, this one. 3 not include, in this case there is not included 3, okay, 3 2 less. And next the second function 2x plus 1, this depends on this range x equal to this one and greater than 3, means 3 is included, this one 3 include up to positive infinite. Okay, means the union of these two domains becomes, so see this, the first function said 3 not include, but in second function 3 is include, so but we take a union, so 3 is combined and the domain will be negative infinite to positive infinite. Also say that all real numbers. Okay. So, domain of g of x. G of x is a composition of these two functions. The first function said 3 not include, but second function said 3 include. Therefore, 3 is included and all positive and all negative values, and then combination of domain this one. But now calculate the range. What is the range of g of x? Okay, this is your task, this is your final task to find the range. So, first function this one, okay, the first function g of x depends on, let us suppose f of x and h of x. So, let us suppose let g of x depends on f of x and h of x. Okay. So, f of x equal x minus 1, okay, this one, and the domain of this function is this. So, student, calculate the range. 3 put in this function minus 1 and value is 2. It means student, according to this domain 3 is not include. Similarly this concept, domain in which 4 not include, then corresponding 8 is also not include. Similarly 3 is not included in domain, it means 2 is not include in a range. Now next, put the next value less than 3, less than 3 means 2. So check for 2. 2 minus 1 and result will be 2 minus 1 means 1, and next 1 minus 1 0. So it means 2 1 0 and so on, all negative numbers from 2. Okay, so from this function f minus 1, the domain range of this function, so range of f of x is except 2, because there is not included 3, so result 2 is not included in range. But from 2 to negative infinite, minus infinite and 2 not include, therefore use a close this one, open bracket 2 and negative infinite. And now the second function, and then second function this one 2x plus 1. So student, calculate the second function. Let's suppose this is h, 2x plus 1, x greater than or equal to 3. So in this case 3 is included, so put the value of 3 and result is 7. Greater than 3 means 4, so put the value of 4, 8, 9 and all values greater than 7, and you can put also any numbers. Let's suppose 10, then 2, 10 plus 1, 21 and up to infinite. You can put positive infinite, all positive values, so the final result is positive infinite from 7. So the range of this function, the range of h of x is 7, which is included because 3 is included, to positive infinite. So student, see, the g of x is a composition of these two functions, f of x and h of x. Domain of this function is all real numbers, union of both domains. Similarly, the range of g of x is the union of these two ranges of this function. So finally, the range of g of x is this one, 2 to minus negative infinite and union here 7 to positive infinite. So let's be focused on the style of brackets. This is 2, small bracket means not included, and this is the close bracket, 7 is included. Okay, so student, this is the final range of this piecewise function. Okay, so I hope you understand this lecture. these two examples related with my previous, and the link of my previous lecture is also given in description. If you have any question or any problem, then you can see from their link, this link. I hope so you understand this lecture. If you like this lecture, so please like it and subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching. Take care.